skills, all right? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, you know, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these two brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the Twin Towers. Thank you very much. Thank you, OGIC. Thank you.
The Twin Tower Hour. This is episode 13, y'all.
Yes, episode 13. We back with another great, amazing, classic episode of Twin Towers Hour podcast in the building, man.
All right.
It's the Terminator twins, man.
That's right.
Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, a.k.a. Terminator 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like there's so many different meanings to that. You know, Terminator 2 as in there's two twins that terminate. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
in the building.
Okay, I'm about
Back.
to... Let me put my phone on live just like you got it.
We not playing, man. Okay. It's all right. I can hold it in my hand. Like this is light work. We back. Huh?
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Episode 13.
This is episode 13. All right.
You fools didn't think it could happen.
The Towers Hour podcast. And we coming at you live. I told y'all, man.
What? We back with episode 13? Hey, man. Episode 13.
I like that. I like
Back
that.
in the building.
I like that.
We are here. Okay?
All right. Yeah. I done told y'all, man, we was going to make it happen.
It's time for episode 13 to hear that pop.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Back with you.
That's right.
Shouts to T-Money BX. Monroe houses in the building, huh?
All you mother uffers.
That's right.
That's right, man. We here.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, man. We gonna put this episode on the bike, man.
We can put it on.
We ain't playing. We gonna have this episode running.
That's right.
It's not a game. We're fully loaded. Great topics. Great trees.
Yes.
You know, we got some beer, no liquor.
All right.
We're not like most people who have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on liquor just to get drunk, to feel good, and don't even keep it. Y'all throw it all up and stuff, man. Y'all don't know how to do things right, man. Y'all don't know the right way to do this. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You know what it is, man.
Let me get a I need to get this on something right here so I could just move my hands and just feel.
Freeze about to get you right there. So he set me up right there, so now he about to get you.
Drop the bomb, fool. It's episode 13, man. Woo!
Gotta drop it.
Yeah. As soon as we get this proper setup, we're about to get into a few things.
It's the Black Legends, man.
That's right. We're going to just wild out and go crazy. Thank you, OG. Thank you, Freeze. Thank you. Shouts to the original Sub-Zero W.J.B.III.
Yes, we out here, man. Okay, my first question, man. Twin. Being
What's
that
up,
we're
man?
Live right now.
What's happening?
I see you have your notes right here.
Yes.
Coming to America 2. Like, what do you think about that? Because I didn't watch it, but my question for everybody is, did you watch Coming to America 2 because you wanted to fit in with everybody that was watching it? Right. Or did you watch it because you really wanted to see the movie?
I think a lot of people just watched it so that they can comment like everybody else on their timeline just to say that they did the same thing.
They just wanted to fit in.
Right.
They didn't want to watch it because
that's right,
they really
Twin.
wanted to see it.
That's right, because like I tell you, everybody is always in a rush to be the same as everybody else. Nobody wants to be different.
Nobody wants to be themselves?
No. So we'll watch Coming to America Part 2 after people stop talking about it. It might be the end of this year when we watch that.
I'll watch it at the end of the year. That's when I watch it. I'm not concerned on, I don't want to be, and if I did watch it,
I would feel like everybody else.
If I did watch it, I'm not commenting on it. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just keep it to myself because me and you, we don't pride ourselves on being the same as everybody. We want to be different. That's the whole purpose of life. You have to be different. You don't want to be the same as everybody.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So that's how we feel about that. So and plus, to me, Coming to America was made over 20, maybe close to 30 years ago. So why would you wait over 20 years to make a part 2?
They're supposed to be
Does
on
that make
part-
any sense?
That's a good question.
I don't want to sound like I'm hating, and you know what I mean? Till you drop the bomb on that, drop another one. You know? I don't want to sound like a hater, and
They're
if we
supposed to
sound
be
like
on
we're
number,
hating,
they're supposed to be on number 5 already, if anything.
Yeah.
Why would you wait 30 years to do a sequel to Coming to America to do part 2? Y'all supposed, if they was gonna do that, they should be on part 5 or 6 already at least.
And think about it. Look how long it took for them to make. That's a fact. That's a good fact. And then look how long it took for them to make the movie. So to me, the main people who were supposed to be in the movie wasn't even in it. Like Richard Pryor and Red Fox. Rest in peace to them.
No, my best friend.
Okay.
You're a legend. No, that's Harlem Nights.
That's Harlem Nights. You gotta excuse me because they always in the same movie. They always
you're right. Yes, Eddie Murphy was in Harlem Nights. You're right.
All right, because I'm like, cause they always in the same movies,
Yeah.
you know, back. So
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
excuse
Harlem,
me.
You got Harlem Nights, and then you got Coming to America. Both,
when you see
both
one movie
that we've seen.
Yeah, when you see one movie, it reminds you of the other.
You're right. Yes. Because
Yeah.
the 80s movies are classic.
Right.
All 80s movies are classic, you know?
So I see people just
basically
I throw those messages right out my feed. I see this person, Coming to America 2 is this. Coming to America 2. I just don't like to look down my timeline and see the same old goddamn thing. I hate it.
Yeah, everybody is in a rush to be the same. Nobody wants to be different. Well, that's where we come in because we're different. We're very unique.
Yeah.
And I think it feels good when we walk down the street and people say that we look like movie stars.
Yeah, you should have.
It's like
that's a fact.
Looking at 2 celebrities with no security.
That's correct. Y'all should have seen us the last 2 days because the weather just been showing out. So the last 2 days in about maybe 50 or 60 degrees, and we've been seeing all through Harlem. We was coming through the Grand houses, St. Nicholas houses, the Lincoln houses.
So you mean we was adding value to these hoods? When
That's right. We definitely was because when you look at us, it looks like it's like 2 celebrities, 2 high-profile celebrities walking straight down the street with no security next to them.
That's right.
And it's like, you know, we look like pure royalty. Anybody that's seen us come through those different areas in Harlem the last couple of days, y'all seen we had our nice, long, stylish coats on. We walked through the streets
Trench coat masters,
yes,
man.
Yes. Look, we keep a beer and a blunt in our hand. Anybody that's seen us come through those last couple of days, y'all seen that.
That's right. Beer and the blunt.
That's right. I mean, we got to get to it right now, twin, because I don't want to waste any time because, we brings the raws. We brings the herbals in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll drop the bomb to that. Yes.
There you go.
We not playing.
We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one on your side so you could, because your arm is amazingly long and that's so dope. So anytime you feel like you have to drop a bomb, you say, "Go ahead, man." You say, "Go ahead."
Oh, you know how we do it, man.
Go ahead. Is your mic on? Is your mic close and shit?
Yes, it is, twin.
Because all that real shit that you're saying, you want people to hear it.
Yes, it is, man.
Okay.
We in the building. We're ready for action.
You got your lighter, okay.
And
we out here.
Shouts
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, shouts to Lamont and the check-in. Only the positive people that showing love, they can get some respect. They can get some love in here. You know what I mean? So
peace to Lamont.
Yeah, I just want to shout out to homie Lamont who's on the check-in right now.
Shout out to Lamont.
You know what I mean?
Spread the word. Tell them about the podcast and everybody, rip this up. Everybody, so saying if you hear something real that we said, chop it up, rip it up, and post it, man. Send it around, man. Because we're not politically correct about everything. But the real ish that we say, it saves lives, man.
Yeah.
Saves lives.
And it's dope. And like we said,
we're real men.
On all of our episodes, that's a fact. And like we say on all of our episodes, one thing that you're gonna get when you watch us, you're gonna learn how to be different. You're gonna learn to like it. You're gonna learn how to be different. So,
correct.
Just getting into something else. Sitting back with my twin brother, watching people go at it on live.
On Instagram Live?
It's just hilarious.
Well, somebody said
it's hilarious.
Somebody saw me and you and they was like, that's Beavis and Butthead in the flesh. I said
cool.
cool.
I said cool. The crazy.
I said Beavis and Butthead is probably the coolest dudes in America.
We're like a cooler version of them because we get high.
They didn't. They was the coolest dudes in America, but the only thing they was missing, they didn't smoke weed.
Yeah, they didn't have the weed on deck, and they didn't have the brew on deck. So I say that we are like a cooler version of Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
I co-sign that. So to the clown that left that comment under the YouTube thing, you know, like right then and there when we read that comment, we broke out laughing just like Beavis and Butthead. Say cool.
It's cool.
Say cool. I didn't have any problem with that. We co-signed that. So
That's right.
Watching people beef on live is the funniest ever. It's like watching grown little kids.
It's like
This person talk about, yo, show me the inside of your house, man. Yo,
drop the Addy.
drop the Addy. Yo, pull some money out.
That's the stupidest ish I ever heard in my life.
And then, like I said, you know, the real people with the real money, you know, they just sit back and they look at a bunch of clowns, grown clowns just going at it with each other. It's so weird, goofy, and funny to watch.
Listen, you know what?
They don't let each other talk.
Exactly. It's like you're listening to two people yell over each other. I'm from the old school. If you have an issue with somebody, you call them up on the phone and discuss your issue. Now, if you don't have that person's number to where you could call them up and resolve the issue, then you don't know that person well enough to have an issue with them.
Exactly. That's a fact. You definitely got to drop the bomb to that. Shouts to Alex in the check-in, man. High school buddies, you know what I'm saying? My man Alex.
Let me just say that again. If you want to resolve an issue with somebody,
you don't get on live, and you're not solving. Go ahead.
You call, right?
Yes, I agree 100%.
If you have an issue with somebody, you call them up on the phone and resolve the issue. If I don't have that person's number, I don't know that person well enough to have an issue with them.
Yes, you're not solving anything by. Yeah, you got to drop another one today. You're not solving anything by getting on live and arguing with each other about stupid stuff like who has the most money or who has the nicest ring or who has the nicest chain. Yo, show me your house, man. What's your house looking like? All that is goofy. Especially, like I said, you don't even see kids doing that.
It's just when you watch IG Live and you watch the arguments on there, it's like you're watching the destruction of black people.
Yes, it's like a bunch of grown goofies.
Black people disrespecting each other to the highest form. It's like it's depressing and it's sad to watch. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, I really hate it. It's annoying to watch and it's hilarious at the same time. Once again, the cooler versions of Beavis and Butthead. Like me and my brother sit there and watch each other just be like
sitting there watching it like wow.
You know? So people have to stop doing that, man. We said this once again on our other shows and all that, but we really want that to stop.
We run through these topics too much. We have to spend time on it. So our thing on that is, to all you artists out there, if you have an issue with somebody, let me pull my hat up a little bit. Damn, our skin is so beautiful.
Yeah, real
my
black
hat is
man.
up, so now,
as the OG Sub-Zero call us, the Pharaoh gods.
That's right. If you have an issue with somebody, take it back to the old school. Call them up and resolve the issue. Why would you have? I think, in some way, IG Live was created by the police.
Right.
So they could watch people incriminate themselves.
Right. Sad truth. And it's worse than like project fights and stuff, like project fights that make it to the internet. It's like, NASA, put us in these places as an experiment and we just prove them right all the time.
We fail miserably.
Yeah, and I hate people that share fight videos because it's like adding to the destruction.
It's like
I hate that.
People that share fight videos, it's
You're not helping the situation.
That's low-key instigating.
Yeah, stuff like that's not supposed to make it to the internet. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's like if I have a fight with somebody and somebody's reposted it on their page and all that, especially if it's like, let's say somebody that rocks with me, so-called rocks with me. Let's say I lose the fight, whatever, for whatever reason and all that. And they have the footage on their page just to have a fight on their page. You instigate. Ain't you supposed to be my people, but you reposting this? You shouldn't even be reposting it at all.
Correct.
It's not cool, man.
Correct. You should, if anything, you should be hitting the phone like, yo, where y'all at so I could pull up. But no, you want to record the fight.
Exactly. It's like
the mindset of people are just so childish and so stupid. I just can't stand it. But
stop sharing fight videos because that's promoting the negativity.
I hate people that do that.
If you go to somebody's Facebook page or Instagram page and they have a fight video on it, they're promoting negativity.
It makes me want to just jump through the account. Yes, that's a fact. When I see that on my timeline, it makes me want to jump right through the account of the person promoting it and just uppercut them, just knock them out.
Knock them out?
Yes, right there, like on site. I can't stand that. I hate to see it.
And your own man, this weed is so good. Your own man's or woman's, your own friends, let's just say friends in general. Your friends that follow you, they'll share a fight video before they share footage of their friends doing something good.
That's another fact you got to drop a bomb to. I don't. That's not a good reason to drop the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Or give it a shot. But hey, I would.
Because when me and you drop facts, it's like a mic drop, like
boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah. So I don't. That's sad.
We got to stop doing that. We got to stop sharing fight videos.
Yeah.
Stop having arguments on IG. These are visual arguments for the police to look at.
Correct.
And stop incriminating yourselves. People are so stupid. Arguing with somebody having a visual argument.
Correct.
It's like in the 80s and 90s.
I hate it.
It's like, disputes and disagreements was settled on the phone. If you knew that.
And in person. That's why it was realer back then.
If you knew that person
right
well enough to have an issue with him, you call him. Say, listen, I disagree with this or I disagree with that. We're not going on IG Live to discuss nothing.
Correct. Definitely not. Shouts to Dion on the check-in. Shouts to Dion in the house.
Shouts to Dion. Shouts to anybody.
Okay. That's DC in the building.
Shouts to DC.
Yeah. Shouts to the homie Dion from DC on the check-in. Thanks for the love, partner. Don't worry, we got you, man. We got a great show lined up.
That's right. We're here to rise our black people. You will never ever hear us disrespect anybody on this show. That's not what we're about.
Only if it comes off as disrespect, then it's only the truth just pulling the flaws out of you.
Right. That's right. That's right.
I want to say that.
What's that?
If you're a person that took that vaccine, then I know that you've had to have a Popeye's chicken sandwich in your life. So you're one of the 20 million idiots who invested and made that Popeye's chicken sandwich more famous than people.
So the Popeye's chicken sandwich was like a food version of Jordan's because it was like a food version of Jordan sneakers because people was waiting in long lines for it.
Grown, goofy ass people fighting over a piece of food,
looking idiotic,
looking like bums. So
for a damn chicken sandwich
and chicken that's not even real.
Exactly.
So it's like between the vaccine and the Popeye's chicken sandwich. The chicken sandwiches that's in y'all system, it's like y'all got more than the COVID-19 to worry about.
Right.
Y'all got more than the COVID-19 to worry about.
That was well said.
Y'all got to do better with y'all systems.
That was well said.
I ain't taking no damn vaccine. I see stupid ass people on my timeline talking about the after effects they've got it. They be so proud to say that they took the vaccine. I'm like, you grown idiot. And these would be people that take the vaccine, but they don't eat any cabbage, they don't eat no relish, they don't eat nothing that could help their system out, like fruits and vegetables and stuff, but they'll go take the vaccine. I'm like, the brain set of people, I tell you, man, if there ain't so many stupid people on this earth, stupid ass people, oh man. I can't dig it, man. He said, I can't dig it.
I can't.
Yeah.
The Black Legends is on here.
Hey.
I'm about to go live on Facebook.
Shouts to the homie Bullets Gotti on the check-in.
Oh, shouts to Bullets Gotti. That's my
Bullets
man.
Gotti is on the check-in, and I watched one of his videos, and I like it. And that brother definitely be on point with a lot of the stuff he says. And y'all go check Bullets Gotti out. I can dig it. You know, I seen his stuff. I can dig it, man.
That's right. Shouts to Bullets Gotti.
Y'all check him out.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah. So everybody, we're just feeling great. We're in the building. You know, we're happy to be here with episode 13 back up in you. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I don't know. What do you look for in women, bro? I don't know.
I like a woman that like me for me.
As far as body-wise.
I like maybe.
What's your favorite part of a woman?
Well, if they got the breasts, you know, something I could put my skinny head between, like.
She could have a flat behind, not too much of it, because I don't want you to turn around and then I go soft on you looking back there now.
Because all she got to do is the squats. This is women. All they got to do if they want a nice butt, just do some squats. That's all.
All right, they got to do more to sit on the sink. But what I'm saying is,
sit on the sink and
to me, if a woman, if she has a nice, beautiful pair of legs and a nice full head of hair, I can dig it.
I love women with long hair.
Yeah.
I love it.
Especially redheads, yo.
Redheads, you like them?
I love it.
Wow, I love them. You know, we met a lot of celebrity redheads too. We met Swoozie Kurtz, but I mean, listen. Google Swoozie Kurtz.
If you don't know who she is.
If you don't know who Swoozie Kurtz is, we met her too.
Well, once again, that goes back to all the great, iconic, legendary, historical people that we've met.
I'm trying to
There is no rapper on earth that has met more people than us. It's not gonna happen. I can't even really go live on my phone because I have so many photos in it. Thousands.
Yes.
So it just messes up my storage. They don't make a storage card big enough to fit all the classic photos that we have on it. They don't make that.
We have photos we didn't even upload this year yet.
That's right.
It's all on my phone. I got the greatness, I'm telling y'all, man. I used to charge the little kids $1 just to look at my phone gallery. I would charge them $1, then I'd give them the $1 back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just as like, here, man.
I don't want to take that from you.
You can look at the greatness and I'm like, here. You know what I'm saying? Go buy some candy. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I wish I had a paper towel up in here, OG. Whew.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, man. You're gonna earn this sweat. Remember when we be in the summertime, I'm like, yo, twin, we're gonna come out here. And I used to,
the OG.
OG DJ.III. Sub-Zero. Let me drop it. Hold up. Thank you, twin. Sub-Zero wins.
Listen, I don't know if it's getting hot in here because of the real talk that we're speaking.
Of course.
Or it's just because of this raw weed that we're puffing. I think it's both, but.
Of course. Let me take the glasses off. The Black Legends.
See, y'all can see the face. Y'all can see the faces.
But, you know, there's nothing better than having a woman that likes you for you.
It's very rare. Very rare.
Having a woman that likes you for you. It doesn't matter what your preference is, what you look like, what you're going through.
That's right.
She's gonna be a soldier, and if she really likes you,
it's like Martin said,
your problems are her problems.
That's right. You got a teammate. You don't have another bill.
You said you got somebody that got you, right? That's what Martin said.
That's right. And it's like, and you know what the thing is, OG? You know what the thing is, twin?
That's right.
Some beautiful women, they just talk too much.
They talk too much.
I don't care how pretty you are, how gangster you are. You got to learn how to just be quiet sometimes.
Just shut up. Be quiet.
Your man don't want to hear all that all the time. All that, and you know, most women, when they talk, they do this with their hands. They be like this. Most of them, all of them, they be like, and I'm like, stop it. Just be quiet for a second. Just chill.
The sexiest woman that is Daphne Springs. If you're not her, you can't do that.
And you know they be mad because they look.
Shouts to Daphne Springs.
Because that's
She's
right.
Sexy.
Their head does a 360 spin like this. And I'm like,
get out of here.
I'm so manly, so I can't do it correctly. See, some dudes will imitate that and they'll do it better than them. And I'm like, no, I'm a man, so I can't.
Hold up. That was a good point. That was a good point.
Just tone it down, you know. Don't just play your position. Sometimes, you know,
It's the Twin Towers album.
Yeah, your presence is just enough. That's cool. You don't gotta talk. Just be quiet.
Exactly.
All right, don't talk so much. Just
Real
chill.
dudes ain't trying to hear all that, man.
Yeah,
like some women, if you love your man, don't talk so much. Just shut up.
Just be quiet.
If you want to keep him, they don't want to hear all that.
Yeah. I don't care how gangster he is, how many bodies he has, or how many robberies he's had, on his record, or how many felonies he. Real dudes don't want to hear a woman, a beautiful woman, just talk all the time.
And crying about nonsense. Just shut up.
Yeah, be quiet.
Shut up. Not shut up. Shut the F up. You know what I'm saying?
This is 13, man.
This is episode 13.
I tell you, man. Episode 13, man. Let me get a bomb drop, because this is episode 13. Once again, we pulled off our very first great classic episode on the biggest snowstorm of last year, 2020.
That's right.
So that just goes to show you how powerful we are.
We want to shout out to W.J.B.III. That's a real man right there.
Yeah.
That's a real man, and we want to thank him for the opportunities he's given us. We've known him for a while.
Yeah.
He believed in us. He gave us a shot that a lot of other people wouldn't, and we appreciate that.
That's right. And the way we give back to the Honorable Sub-Zero W.J.B.III is with this raw content right here. This is how we give back.
And
you get me?
Exactly. Hold up.
That's right.
If you appreciate anybody that's out there and you're watching this and you appreciate the content that we're bringing to you, donate. Y'all are quick to donate to people that are bringing negativity out there.
Yeah, and like I said, y'all
donate to something positive.
Y'all will spend hundreds of dollars on some goofy ass Yeezy sneakers, them weird Marvin Martian spaceman looking sneakers, but won't invest in nothing real.
You know what's crazy? Because see, Yeezy might like us, so I don't want to diss his sneakers and all that. I know that, you know what I'm saying. Shouts to Yeezy. It's like
well, shouts to the homie Yeezy.
Yeah,
facts.
I like Kanye, so I don't want to diss him and all that, and his sneakers and all. The content that we're bringing.
Well, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'll keep it 100. If Kanye came up to us, if he wanted us to wear the sneakers. Let me ask you, do you think I would say no? Do you think, am I right, mind? You think I would say no?
Twin, you know why you the man? Because it's not, his sneakers don't look goofy and none of that. It's how people make them look.
Right.
These are good sneakers, but the people make them look goofy because of how thirsty they are for them.
Okay, my apologies, Kanye. I'll give you, my apologies for that. Let me get a bomb for that. I had to apologize for that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the homie Yeezy. All right? Let me take that back. You know what I'm saying? And plus...
See, that's because you're a real man.
Yeah, if I say something, that's not
okay
cool or over your top.
That's what real men do.
Yes.
You're real men.
And plus, I'm not going to shout the dude's name, but one of the coolest things on earth that I love about Kanye is, I'm not going to say the dude's name, but all I got to say is, you don't got the answers.
Yeah.
You don't got the answer.
Well.
And I'll just leave it at that. We all know where that came from. We all know where that came from.
Yeah, you're right.
All right?
Y'all go Google that.
Yeah.
Google where that came from.
Mm-hmm. And then from that, because he wasn't even a billionaire at that point. And then he then rose up and then...
Nobody thought Kanye would be a billionaire.
Because
and
Twin, when he was on that show, he was talking about becoming a billionaire and getting the help to be a billionaire, and now he is.
Exactly. So congratulations to Kanye. That is so dope to see.
And drop a bomb for that.
To see a person go from point A to point B. It's so beautiful, man. I love it. Growth is beautiful. Growth.
That's right. You gotta have it.
Growth.
And pictures are just classic moments. They're frozen moments documented. But a lot of people are jealous because
we have more classic moments than everybody.
Yeah, the moments that you and me have documented are way different, and they're way more classic than what everybody else documents.
Exactly.
So a lot of people get jealous.
They try to say our pictures are photoshopped. I'm like, bruh.
Oh, we done threw people under the bus for that.
It's like we have better things to do than to photoshop a picture with a celebrity. Anybody you've seen us in a picture with, we really met them. I would tell y'all to ask them, but y'all can't even get close to them to ask them. And if you ask them online, they're gonna ignore y'all.
Correct. And then yes, drop a bomb for that. I will really say that if you say that any of our pictures are Photoshopped, then I know that that's the after effects from you taking that vaccine and eating the Popeye chicken sandwiches.
That's right.
Those are the after effects from that.
That's right.
All right?
That's
so
right.
when you, a lot of people, they say all this stupid stuff, and sometimes I wonder, but when I see what these people put into their diets, then it just makes me realize where the stupidity comes from. This is why a lot of stupid people say what they say. It's because of what they put into their systems.
When you eat fast food constantly, it's gonna affect how you think. It's gonna affect your mind. You're not gonna think. You're not gonna think as well as a person that has a vegetable diet,
right,
or a vegan diet.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You know, people have to eat greens. You have to drink a lot of water so you can keep your immune system living.
Look,
I smell a lot of. Whoa, what you got there? Hold up.
I just want to say, these are fire right here, man. All right? These are crazy. All right, listen, we're still waiting for that endorsement from Skechers. All right? My apologies. I didn't want to cut you off, Twin. My apologies. We're still waiting for that. But look, shouts to Jordan. Y'all could pay us to, to wear y'all stuff too, because when people see how these look when we're walking through the projects in New York City and walking everywhere, walking through the shopping areas, it looks amazing. It just looks amazing.
It's like looking at two celebrities without security. I live by that because people don't live our life. I'm telling y'all, if somebody was to follow us with a camera, you're gonna see all the compliments we get. You're gonna see all the compliments we get. People, they tell us we look like movie stars. They say we're unique. We're not bragging. It's not bragging if you're telling the truth. We're just telling the truth.
Correct. Well,
no money needed.
Well, yeah, drop a bomb to that. Like I said, like we said on other episodes, if most people didn't look at what we do with such a jealous mind, they wouldn't have such negative reactions to who we are, what we do. A lot of people, they just look at us. They look at everything we do with a jealous mind. They have a jealous spirit. They don't have a warrior spirit, like Drake said on Laugh Now, Cry Later. They don't have a warrior spirit.
That was well said. That was well said. You know what I'm saying? I just can't picture myself hating on somebody, whether it's in the comments or I have to say something positive about people. Even people I don't want to say anything positive about, I have to do it.
Well, either you care or you don't, Twin.
That's right.
Either you care or you don't.
That's right.
So
that's right.
There's no in between.
That's right. Well said. Whoa.
Basically, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Living with your moms. Once again, there was a point that I forgot to drop on that.
Well, now's your time. Go ahead, drop it.
Society be so quick to diss people for living with their moms, and one point that I forgot to drop is that there's a lot of people that live with their moms because they want to take care of their moms, but they pay all their mom's bills, and they have more money than people who have their own apartments.
Like, you got people that their moms are proud of them.
That's right.
I know people that live with their mother. They live better than people that have their own apartment.
That's right. Wow, you gotta drop a bomb to that. They live better than people with their own apartments, and they pay, like I said, they pay their mom's bills.
That's right.
They pay all their bills.
That's right.
And they, it's like they live better than people who have their own apartments. Stop judging. Shouts to Ralph on the check-in, yo.
Some people, they don't want to abandon their mother.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't want to abandon, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Look,
that's right.
Shouts to the homie on the check-in, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to the 5-footer.
Shouts to 5-footer. Shouts to my man Ralph on the check-in, man.
In the building, east side all day. You already know.
He's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? We're all from the same hood, so shouts to Ralph, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all check him out.
That's right. Check him out, you know what I mean?
That's right. And, we're going crazy up in here. This is nothing.
Hey.
We feel so great to be up here because this is our freedom of speech right here. We get to say what we want to say, man. Do what we want to do.
Y'all ever been in public and you got that itch in your ass that you just can't scratch, but it's like,
yo, Twin.
It's like,
drop a bomb to that, man. Drop a bomb to that.
You be in public.
Sometimes you can't even stand comfortably.
Well, you don't want to embarrass yourself by scratching it, so you gotta dip into a corner or something so you can scratch it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta act like you got something stuck in your back pocket.
Except right.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that. It just happens like that.
Don't tell everybody has had that, so don't try to act like y'all don't. Everybody has had that itch in their ass that they couldn't scratch because they was in public.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to embarrass themselves by scratching it.
Yeah, it's not the right time. Or like I said, if you're stylistic and you know how to swiftly dig your hand in your back pocket,
If somebody in public sees you putting your hand in your pants, they're gonna think you a pervert.
That's right.
So you gotta slide to the corner. Let me scratch this and then, you know, spray your hand sanitizer or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Nod in the building. I can't pronounce the whole name, but shouts to Nod. He said super fire. You know, all the love that's coming up in here for the Twin Towers, Terminator 1.
Terminator 2.
Yes, we're in the building, AKA the Terminators, the Terminator twins,
That's
AKA
right.
the Terminator 2, as in there's two twins that terminate.
That's right.
We're here, man.
The Black Blues Brothers. Everybody say that we look like the Black Blues Brothers. They say we look like the Blues Brothers, but I'm like, we're the Black Blues Brothers.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
man.
right. Man.
The OG Sub-Zero, man, with the gunshots. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so proud to, you know, we're so proud to be like, you know, come up as young cats, you know, under this legendary OG. You know,
That's right.
Freeze is he's an OG in the
He's a real man.
streets.
Everything.
He's an OG in the streets. He
When
did his time like a man.
When we first heard about him, he was locked up. My man, shouts to Rob Banks. Rob Banks told us about him.
Yeah, shouts to OG Rob Banks.
Rob Banks and what's the other cat's name? The heavyset dude.
It was Malik.
Yeah, he loved fighting everybody. Malik loves to fight everybody.
Yeah, I used to just like.
Don't diss LL Cool J around Malik.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You diss LL Cool J, you
He
liable
loves
to
him.
start something.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't
All
do
right?
that.
Shouts to Malik. I haven't seen him in years.
But I gotta have a conversation with Malik again, because as I've grown through time, I really agree with him that LL is the greatest. We talked about it on our last show.
Yes.
I agree with it.
LL is the greatest.
I
and
don't think
feel
any
like,
rapper could see him.
But I feel like I you know, I'm not instigating. But then again, if it appears like I'm instigating,
There's no problem with that when it comes to
I
rapping and
want
skills.
LL to battle KRS. I need him to put out about 4 or 5 diss tracks to him, because I feel like KRS was showing LL respect, but it's because he feel like LL don't got the heart to come at him. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like LL was the baddest. LL was so high up there, he probably just didn't want to. He don't want to go back to rap. But I'm like, if
Yeah.
I was LL and KRS said what he said, especially about the versus battle, I would have had so many diss records out that morning.
Yeah.
People would have been like, wow.
Yeah, I would have.
KRS would have called me like, yo,
It would have turned.
Bruh.
That would have turned me into a madman. Yes. Drop a bomb to that.
it doesn't matter.
That would have turned me into a madman, yo.
Me and my brother, we came up battle rapping. There's no rapper, I don't care who you name. If a rapper diss us, diss record's out. I don't care if the diss record is whack. I don't care. At least I said something.
Oh yeah, we definitely said that.
That's like somebody punched you. What's up? What you need? You got your shades? Oh, okay.
Hey, you good money.
That's like somebody punch you and you don't punch back. Even if you lose the fight, you're gonna get respect for punching back.
Yeah, it's not at that point. It's not even about losing the fight. Just defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
Yeah, shouts to my man Ja Escobar in the building. You hear
So
me?
we need LL and KRS to battle. I want to see this. I have to see this. Me and you have longevity on this earth.
Yeah, just
And
getting
during this
started.
longevity as we're living, I have to see. This is something I want to see. LL Cool J versus KRS-One live in the flesh. I don't care if it's a freestyle
that'd
battle
be amazing.
or a song battle. Not with songs they already did, but
That'd be amazing.
new songs they wrote towards each other.
Right. That'd be amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. You gotta drop a bomb to that. You gotta bomb this thing out after. When we drop the bomb, or you hear the gunshots, that's just another classic point that we made.
Okay?
And we've been doing that all episodes, so you know
Just
how we do
deal
this,
with
man.
it.
That's right. Okay? In the building, feeling great. Like I said, you know, we've been walking around out here these last couple of nice hot days. Not hot, but you know, they were beautiful days outside. The sun's shining bright, and the compliments that we get, once again, it just feels amazing. It's
That's
like
right.
Every block in Harlem, every block.
Yeah, every
block.
block.
We come through, just walking through, strolling through with our long coats,
Well, if the
nice
trench
fedora
coats,
hats, looking like we from the 30s.
yes, we have that old Renaissance look. We
That's
have
right.
that old Renaissance look, and we believe in ourselves. We have self-confidence, something that people don't really have like that. They have to believe in themselves, because if you don't believe in yourself, you are nothing.
That's right. You're
I don't
nothing
care
without
what you look
self-confidence. And another thing,
I don't care what you look like.
it's a fact.
Believe here.
Drop a bomb to that. Now, I think that don't date people. Listen, to the men dating women and the women dating men, don't date people who have preferences. Because when those preferences go up, that person goes up. So if it's a woman, you know, saying, oh, the man has to have waves, what happens when the hair stops growing, or if it stops growing, or if he just doesn't want to get waves anymore? What happens if, you know, to the men dating the women, you know, she has a fat behind and stuff, but what happens if the behind gets small? What happens if she just doesn't, because looks fade.
That's right.
Looks fade, but that loyalty still has to be there. So
because if two people like each other, I think the relationship should be just based on that. Two people that love each other from the heart, not on what people look like.
Correct.
I've seen, once again, it's like you've said this, I believe, on previous shows. I've seen homeless couples together.
Yeah, and
so when you see two people that don't even have a house, but they're together, that's what they have.
And look, and
they have each other. That means more than the house.
Correct. Drop a bomb to that. And listen, there will be couples who are always arguing and fighting with each other, laughing at a homeless. They'll walk by and laugh at a homeless couple who have more unity than them, and have more structure than them.
So you're saying there's homeless couples out here that have more unity than couples that are not homeless.
Correct.
There's homeless couples that have more unity than couples that have a house.
That's right. They're in the street, but they can hold what they have together. They have nothing but themselves. They have each other. So it's just, you know, I look at things like that, and you know, there are people who will hear this, you know, they won't like it. That's all right. That's their thing.
Some people, they're just prone on they want the negativity, and we don't bring that. So a lot of people are disappointed. We're at 13 episodes in already, and we haven't said one thing negative about anybody. We don't have negative content, and if that's what people are looking for, then they'll just be disappointed, and they failing miserably because we don't bring that type of content over here.
That's another podcast.
That's why we're gonna last long. That's why we have longevity.
Yeah.
Because we don't. You know, we don't talk about the latest tea. We don't gossip.
Like I said, if it's anything that might sound like it's bad, that's just the truth being exposed. These are people's flaws being exposed. That's all it is. So, who's on the check-in? Who you got on the check-in over there, Twin? Is there anybody?
Let me look.
Anybody who's worth being shouted out over there on the check-in?
Shouts to my homegirl, Yema. That's the Texas queen right there. I be texting her back and forth.
Shouts to Yema. What's happening?
Shouts to Yema. Be texting. That's the Texas queen right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're feeling great.
The lovely women.
There's some Hennessy over there, but you know, like I said, I try to lighten up on the liquor and stay more in tune with the beer. Like, me and my brother are machines. Like once again, when we was walking through Harlem yesterday, through all the blocks and all the shopping areas.
Harlem legends, yeah.
Like, you gotta know, you see me and my brother have a nice brew and a blunt in our hand, like, we just walk around all day and just drink brew.
And just enjoy life.
Smoke blunts, enjoy life, and just get compliments. We take pictures. It's fun. It's like being a celebrity without selling your soul to the devil to be one.
And if you're a person that says something negative about us in somebody's comments, but you ask us for a picture in person,
you're exposing yourself.
You're exposing yourself. You contradict yourself because you're talking reckless about us, and it's like, why would you take a picture with somebody that you talking negative about? So in actuality, to drop a bomb to that, Twin. In actuality, it's like you're dissing yourself. That's right. It's like Snoop said. He said, "You diss me, you diss yourself." You know what I mean? You're dissing. You're dissing yourself. Shouts to Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yeah. Anywhere the legendary Snoop Doggy Dogg see us on God's green earth, Snoop Doggy Dogg is the man. Yes. And I believe even rapper Cormega said this, but remember, Snoop Doggy Dogg is the most famous rapper in America. You got a lot of rappers that are famous, but Snoop Doggy Dogg. Remember, that's the most famous rapper in America. Yeah, even the fish. You could Snoop could listen. If Snoop jump in the water, like the fish are asking for pictures. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where this man goes, and you will recognize him. Snoop Doggy Dogg. So what you got on here? Because you always have a big list and all that, man. What you got on there, man? You know, I really man. Come on, man. Talk about it. Well, for one thing,
Let's see. Wait. Let's go. Let's just go down the list right here. You know, we got the preferences out the way.
Episode 14 next week. We gonna come at you with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere.
I want to tell you one thing too. Animals are more loyal than people.
Animals.
Am I lying about that?
Well,
dogs will protect you nowadays more than your own man, more than your best friend, more than people.
That's why I can't respect people that do animal cruelty. Like,
I watch video clips and I see animals being more loyal to people than humans.
that's the only time I would let my fist fly is if I see somebody doing harm to an animal in front of me. I can't just sit there and watch that. I love animals, and animals are they're innocent. They're innocent. Now, I feel like if you want to do an animal some harm, why don't you go lock yourself in a cage with a tiger and see where that goes?
Or go jump in the water with an alligator.
Exactly. Don't,
They'll tear your ass up.
Don't be beating up on defenseless animals that can't defend themselves, because you're a coward if you do.
Yeah. Or mess with a pit bull. A pit bull will tear your ass up, man. Mm-hmm. Shouts to all the great people on the check-in, man. I'm seeing the hater comments. I'm like, you skip by that. You don't pay that no more. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Who we got? Okay, I don't see. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You say got to be famous when the fish know you. Yep, facts. That's how it goes with Snoop Doggy Dogg. It don't matter anywhere on earth, like any animal he's around, anything. Like if Snoop could be walking in the street, I guarantee you, if a bus full of people is passing by, the bus driver will stop that bus and hop out.
It's funny you said.
Everybody will hop off that bus.
It's funny you said, because I have a picture with that happening too.
What?
Well, remember the picture that me and you took where Snoop Dogg had the all black on?
Yeah.
That's the same day the bus stopped in the middle of Times Square.
That's crazy.
We already had took out a couple of photos with Snoop. Snoop was like, yo, take these two guys to the bus.
Yeah.
Snoop knows us. Snoop popped up in Roxanne Shantae's comments, and he said the twins.
That's right. And it's Snoop, shouts to that. And Nia Long.
Shouts to Nia Long too. It's crazy. This is what I'm talking about, growth. We watched her in what's the movie, Boys in the Hood?
Yeah. Boys in the Hood.
That was Trey's girlfriend. Went from that to her popping up in Roxanne Shante comments and saying, I see them all the time. I said, she sees us all the time.
That's right. And look, it's crazy, right? Because
can I have some of your beer, OG?
Sure, you can.
You drink all yours?
Well, you know
Drink
what it is?
beer, man.
I don't move fast. I'll be so relaxed in the moment. But
it's your
I wanted
show. It's
to
your
say
time.
that.
It's your time.
You got it. I just wanted to say that though. That is amazing when celebrities, especially more than one, when celebrities post you on Instagram and talk about you. It feels great.
If you really want to know if you're famous, let a celebrity post a picture with you. Then because the comments, if a celebrity posts a picture with you and you're a so-called rapper from New York City,
like you said, whether good comments or bad comments,
whether the comments are good or bad, you're going to see how many people know who you are.
Correct. Very correct.
You know what I'm saying? We take the good comments with the bad. It's all good to us. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We love it all. We love it.
Well, you know what we said about people who leave negative comments? We say that like every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like...
But it's a sickness, right?
Of course, because once again, I seen the comment come up here, I skipped by that, but once again, I'm like, I'm looking at somebody bored with nothing better to do with themselves, no money to spend, no classic sneaker collection to look at. There's nothing great on TV. They're not spending any money, but they're right here in the comments hating.
Exactly. It's like, I guess it's like almost...
I wouldn't want to be you.
It's almost 9, maybe it's like almost maybe 8 going towards 9. So it's like around these hours, you're either laid up with a pretty woman, you're doing the family thing, you're not leaving a negative comment. Anybody that leaves a negative comment, like I have this thing, right? I got this thing, OG. I have a chart. It's called a hater chart. Nice. You know what a hater chart is?
Why don't you drop a bomb for that first before you even get into what that hater chart is?
A hater chart.
So hold on, wait. Hold on, drop another one. There you go. Drop another one.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into it. What?
The hater chart, I have all the different times from like, okay, 8 at night to 8 in the morning. So if you're leaving, if you're leaving a negative comment like 8 in the morning, I said he's not waking up. He or she is not waking up to a partner.
I get twin.
And that's why they're leaving the negative comment, because they're not waking up to a partner that loves them.
Facts. Bomb drop to that. Boom, 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 boom. I guarantee you that a dude who wakes up in the morning on top of a beautiful woman don't got nothing negative to say about somebody else. They shouldn't even, you shouldn't even be on your phone. Your phone should be somewhere else. It should be on the table, on the floor.
And if you wake up and to your partner and the sex is bad, or just, the sex is not about everything, but if it's like everything is just going wrong, that's like saying, you know what, man, forget you, man. I'm gonna go leave a negative comment under somebody's post.
Yeah, you want to take your anger out on other people now.
Exactly. This is all the stuff that goes through my mind when I see a negative comment early in the morning.
Who does that? Oh man.
And during the day, remember I told you about the hater chart?
Right.
Now in the afternoon, everybody's doing family time thing. Everybody's with their family. They're either shopping, they're just with the family, or just. So if you're leaving a comment around like the afternoon, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
We definitely know that your day is not productive.
Day is not productive, and you're mad about that.
Listen, thank you. Drop the twin. Drop another bomb. Drop. I just want to know, why are jealous negative people so corny that they don't even realize that when they leave negative comments that they're dissing themselves? Why don't corny people realize that?
Well,
why is it that they think that?
You can't blame them, Tim, because maybe when they realize it, if I have something negative to say, which I never have, right? You know what I'm saying? If I have something to say about somebody, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm not gonna write something under somebody's comments, or that's ew.
I don't want people to see me in that light.
Yeah, you have to go back and see that. That's tacky.
Why don't people think that makes them look bad?
Exactly. You'll never see me and my brother under somebody's comment saying anything bad about people. That's not me. That's tacky. Never will happen.
And most of the stuff we see on the internet is corny.
Exactly.
And I feel like sometimes it's real healthy to get the closest people upset. The closest people to you, it's real healthy to get them upset sometimes, because in doing that, you can find out how they really feel about you, what they really been wanting to say to you.
But they didn't say.
Right. Sometimes it might take years, but
you might want to step on their foot by accident, or fall on them by accident or something. Because they'll tell you how they feel about you. I like that. Hold up, man.
Yeah. Correct.
I like that.
Some people go forever to say what they feel like they really wanted to say to you, because a real relationship can't be broken up. You know, a real bond, a real friendship, it can't be broken up by petty nonsense.
Right.
So it's like there's nothing wrong with getting the closest people to you upset.
Right.
Long as you're not crossing the line.
That's right.
Long as you're not crossing the line, but sometimes you don't have to cross the line. Sometimes
that's right.
It's the littlest thing that you get them upset about, and you find out how they really feel about you right then and there.
That's true. That's true. That's why maybe I guess getting drunk around certain people kind of helpful, because they say when you're drunk you tell the truth.
Correct.
So
drop a bomb to that. Boom 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 boom. Yeah.
When you're drunk you tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. See, we get drunk the right way though.
Well, I had to stop drinking the liquor. I just don't like it, because when you drink the liquor, it distorts your mind. You're not. It's like the first scene of the Terminator 2 when you see all the robots and all the fire on it.
Wow,
that's what my mind was like when I used to get drunk. You know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy comparison.
Yeah, that's what I drink beer because beer it's not as bad. It's like, you don't have to deal with the hangover.
Yeah, it gives you, beer always makes you nice.
Right.
And sometimes it could get you drunken in beer, but it gets you drunken in liquor.
Right.
Beer can get you more drunk than liquor, but you won't have such a bad effect. You won't have a worse effect than you will with.
You don't have to deal with the hangover.
Yeah.
A hangover is like,
but see,
you know what a hangover is like, OG?
Yeah.
Get what you got to say out first, because I don't want you to forget it.
Well, you know what it is?
Before we get to what a hangover is like, see, if you're going to drink you always have to remember. See, I forget this sometimes.
Drink water?
Yes, you got to have the water because it flourishes everything through your system. You know, but what is a hangover like? What is
It's like staying after school.
Correct. All the time you put in.
It's like drinking the liquor is like being in school, having fun. But
correct.
The hangover is like staying after school.
It's like you're trying to walk out the door and all that, and the hangover, it just pops up and pushes you right back in. Like you're not going anywhere.
You have to stay
Yeah.
for about an hour and a half.
You're not going anywhere. It's
Now,
like get back in
anybody
there.
that went to school, you can't disagree. This is no debate, but nobody likes to stay after school for detention.
Nope.
Nobody.
Sometimes them hangovers last about 14 hours, depending on how much you drink.
Gotta drink that water.
Correct. What I want to do is,
What's up?
let's drop a bomb to this fire we're about to light up right here. Because you know we come with the raws, we come with the herbals.
We're up here at the Black Legends, the Twin Towers.
Half Jamaican twin legends in the building. I got to get some pictures of our pops, because like our pops is legendary too. Like our pops is a reggae artist. You can Google our pops and stuff. You know the Itopia band.
That's right.
Don't play games. You can Google our pops. You know what
Our
I'm saying?
pops is a legend within itself. That dude right there, talk about alpha male. God damn. That dude right there.
Yeah, most of it.
He's the reason why the real stuff that we say.
Mm-hmm.
You look, OG. You know what I'm saying? He installed all that realness into us. Our pops. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to our pops.
He will be proud of us. He'll really be proud of us. This is no rush here. You know, we speak facts. You know, we relax. You know, then we just get right to it. You know, we just kick fact after fact. We talk about what we want to talk about. Episode
14 is going to be next week. And, you know, people wanted this, and it's here. We always said that we would have our own show, and it's here.
Right.
And thanks to a real OG that we knew. You know what I'm saying? From way back. Not from way back, but we've known him a while. Like this man, he shot videos for us about 10 years ago.
Well, you know what the thing is? Mm-hmm. See, we met Freeze. Okay, we got stabbed in 2005, right? Okay, so it's like it seemed like everything was going down, but it went up after. So we met Freeze in about 2006, if I'm correct, man. That's 2006.
That's when we started shooting videos again.
Correct.
We started going to Red Hook and Brownsville, and we still have this footage on our Facebook page to this day.
Yeah, because we took Freeze to the top of 450, and we did Shooting the Gift.
The thing is that that's
still my favorite song.
I don't like people wasting their time, so it was good to see that. To this day, we have the videos to prove that the OG wasn't wasting his time going with us out there.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Ray, your mic just stared at here. Shooting the gift on 1st Avenue and 105th. Ray, your mic just stared at here. Shooting the gift on 1st Avenue and 105th.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
That's a classic joint. That's off our second album, hosted by DJ K Slay, aka Slap Your Favorite DJ. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's how it's going down up in here. You know, we're feeling good. Whether we come with, you know, stuff to talk about or not, you know, it's just great for people to just see our preference. You know, our presence. They just get our presence, just see us in the flesh, and, you know, and just enjoy it.
We could have came here on We Killed episode 12 last week, and I didn't even have my notes.
Correct.
The notes was just to keep things going, because we're naturally intelligent. We have a big brain.
Correct.
So it's like things that just shoot out.
Twin. Well, you want to talk about shooting now? Listen. Let's talk about goofy ass clowns that leave threats on the internet. Some people leave threats towards us, and I can't take a grown person serious that types a threat. You have to. They type. Make sure the words are spelled correctly. Right. Everything. They're typing a threat to somebody. I can't take a grown person serious that does that.
What happens every day? Mm-hmm. That's everybody gets, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this, to me, it's like you bluffing. So anytime you try to put something in the old school, if you're gonna do something to somebody, you're just gonna do it. You're not getting them ready for it. You're not typing nothing. So automatically, if you see a threat, it's like, oh, you bluffing. So I just hit the block button. Boop. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ain't nothing serious. I don't worry about that because, you know, God protects us everywhere, and we never feared anybody. We don't fear no man, no woman. We fear nobody.
Correct.
But at the same time, we don't put that out there. You know what I'm saying? We stay us, and we're just real men.
Right.
But at the same time, we don't fear anybody.
But isn't that funny though, right? Like, there you go. There you go. But how serious could you take somebody that types a threat on the internet? Like, you're really typing that you're going to do something to somebody, and you know that there's feds and police and everybody watching.
That's why you can't take it serious. So, you know, you just, you look at it, you laugh, you scroll on to the next. And,
correct.
That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The Twin Towers, the Uptown Legends, we're out here. This is episode 13. And, you know, we're coming to you with it. If you, to all the people out there, if you're feeling this raw content that we're bringing to you, you can hit our Cash App at Cash App, FILTHYBROTHERS.
Yo, Twin, that's a fact. But hold on. Let me say it, too, just like you did. Cash App, Filthy Brothers, FILTHYBROTHERS.
All
Okay.
right. This is if you,
Listen.
you know, if you like the content that we're giving you.
Let's talk about those dumb females, those dumb-ass females that got stuck out there in Atlanta. How stupid are you?
You should always have your round trip. You like when
You're gonna book a flight somewhere and not even book it round trip.
You're stupid.
At least, like, when you're done with your trip and you don't have any money left, at least your flight is booked for you to get back to your hometown to where you can get around the people that love you, excuse me, and get what you need.
I never heard of it. People never heard of a round trip. Once you pay for the round trip, you're paying for your way back and there. You're not only paying for your way there, you're paying for it back. That's why it's called a round trip.
Correct.
People never heard of that.
So that's so correct. Let's drop a bomb for those goofy ass females that got stuck out there in Atlanta. That's too funny. I'm sorry. There's no sympathy, none of that. Because
just think smarter. Like, think smarter. Come on, man. Think smarter, baby.
There's no sympathy for stupid people because when you do stupid things, you deserve a stupid reaction to it.
Think smarter, man. Please, man. Don't ever buy round trip tickets because once again,
I'm just keeping it 100. I didn't know that there was females that stupid.
Well, they did.
I didn't know that there was really females here on this earth. That I know there was some. You and me have came across, and we've seen some stupid ass females, but I've never seen females that stupid.
You know, when you with a lot of people, they just think in the moment. They're not thinking about like how to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going anywhere off ground to another land if I don't have. If I'm not, the first thing I'm thinking about is my transportation back to my other destination or location. Is it paid for?
Correct.
Once it's paid for, then you can be comfortable out there.
Right.
How could you be out somewhere not even knowing how you're going to get back? Stupid.
I never, like I said, you know, Twin, that's just another example of how dumb people are and the stupidity that's floating around. See, you and me, once again, like we said on so many of our other previous episodes, we learn off of other people's mistakes. When you learn off of the dumb stupidity that other people display, you don't have to make that same mistake yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I love it. Like, and once again, other people have to learn how to learn from other people's mistakes. So for anybody who didn't know, any other idiot who didn't know, when you're going out to different places on the plane and you know you're staying for a couple of days, get your round trip. Book the trip round. This way you can get home, no matter if you don't have anything else left. All right? For the idiots who don't know.
Ain't no way you can be comfortable out there in another destination if you don't know how you're going to get back to your original destination.
Well, you deserve to stay out there. He said you stay there.
Stay a couple of days and all that, man. Get an extra vacation, man. Because you'll think about it.
Correct. And then if God...
Bet you won't do it again.
And if God bless you to get back to your destination, I guarantee you, hopefully, that you will not make that same dumb, stupid mistake that you made.
That's right.
Crazy, man.
Twin Towers hour.
Yep.
Twin Towers double hour, whatever you want to call it.
Feeling great.
That's right.
This is episode 13. People have to get ready for episode 14.
Shouts to everybody. Shouts to my man Rel.
Shouts to Jarrell on the check-in, man.
High school friends right there.
See, once again, you know what I love about Jarrell? Jarrell posts pictures of real food. People be posting pictures of food that looks like throw up on the plate. It looks like vomit on the plate. It looks like slop.
Yeah.
People got to stop doing that. I hate to refresh my timeline. Excuse me, twin. But I hate to refresh my timeline and see pictures of nasty, stink-looking food on it. I hate it.
That's right. So shouts to my man Jarrell, man.
Yuck.
I told him maybe a month ago, maybe he should be a chef and get paid for that, because
well, for one thing, you know, he's a chef for his beautiful family. So
they got a lot of people. They cooking their stuff. If your joint ain't looking like my man Jarrell, or like on a professional level, like how my man Jarrell do it, don't just stop it, man. Take all that project food. Do not take the picture of that, because it just look like jail food. Project food looks like jail food.
It looks like vomit on the plate. I tell you, people will proudly upload this garbage, and they'll say, here's my meal right now. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, didn't you just throw that up? Because that's what it looks like. It looked like he's throwing it up already. So what are you doing? You're going to eat it again after you've thrown it up already? Because that's what it looks like on that plate.
If you want to take some cooking lessons, take some cooking lessons from my man Jarrell. He'll show y'all how to do it.
Yeah. If you're watching this and you post pictures of nasty, stink-looking food, please stop doing that. Everybody don't need to see what your nasty-ass collard greens look like, with your cabbage and potatoes and stuff, and it looks too nasty. You know, I hate to see it. When I see pictures of nasty food on my timeline, I unfollow and delete, and I block.
God, I'd rather eat the jail food. This shit look like jail food.
Facts. Drop a bomb to that.
Like jail food, man.
Facts. I can't dig that, man. So,
y'all tell everybody about our podcast.
Yeah.
They gave us an extra hour or half an hour, however they want to work it. But it was like there was a lot of people. They appreciate the dope, unique, raw content that we bring it to them. So
they want to see more of us.
Yep. The real people want to see it. So
yeah,
we're here.
I'm
the
not
Black
mad
Blues Brothers, the Filthy Brothers, the Twin Towers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of there's different ways that people show jealousy of us. There's so many different ways. There's so many different ways that people, you know, show that they're jealous of us. Because first of all, one thing about people, most people ignore us online and they don't watch our show, but they meet ride us in public. You know who you are. A lot of people do it. You know, and facts, twin. We're okay with not getting attention. We don't care about that. But I just
that. But it's like, you know, just keep that same energy. If you really don't rock with us on social media, don't act like you rock with us in person. If you don't rock with us on social media, don't see us in person and then hyperventilate.
Facts.
All right? Oh, that's them. That's them.
That's a fact, twin.
Oh,
that's a fact, because, you know, a lot of people that me and my brother come in contact with, excuse me, we could tell that they're probably a person that follow us on the internet or they watch our show. They don't show love, but they'll wait till they see us to start meat riding. You could just tell by the energy. Like, I'm one of those people, I could look at me like, yeah, like.
That's right. Hey.
I can't get with that.
Are white women more loyal than black women? It's not a race thing, because I love white women, black women, polka dot women, green women, yellow, beige, red, purple, brown, but it's a question that I see a lot of people talk about. I'm like, are white women more loyal than black women? I probably.
I think a lot.
I couldn't disagree. I couldn't say no. I think so.
Well, like I said,
I love our black women. You got a lot of loyal black women out there, but percentage-wise.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, if you listen.
What's that?
Like I've said on other episodes, if you see a white woman with a black man, you know she like him. Period. Think about it. You know she like him. It is what it is.
Because most black women, not all, let me say that, most, not all,
So,
But some
us
black
saying
women,
that
some black women, it's like they're so prone. They was brought up to disrespect and bring the black man down.
well, correct. Yeah,
I'm not dropping the bomb for that because it's like,
it's just
oh,
a
yo,
fact.
I'm happy.
That's a strong point
It's a
right there.
fact. It's like, you know,
It's a strong point. It's not something you want to drop a bomb for, hit the shots for, and all that. But it's a strong point.
it's a fact. That's why we do.
I think that's why they make these shows. I think that's why they make a lot of these shows like Love and Hip Hop and all these other shows. It's a bunch of grown, childish women who want to give most other women in society that watch these goofy ass shows. It gives them the wrong idea
about the black man.
Yeah, and it gives them the wrong way to look at black men, to look at men, period. And it gives them the wrong way to treat them.
Right.
It's not a cool look.
Yeah, it's not.
And
a
I
cool
hate to
look.
see it.
I think it's about equal respect. You know what I'm saying? It's not about this and them and all. It's like you said, the preference thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the women, he's broke. I'm like, listen. If you like him and all that, why don't you help the brother? If he got, some brothers might be broke, but they got the dreams and aspirations, but they don't have the money to back their dreams up.
Yo, twin.
They might need a little pick me up or a push. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But twin, I could never see myself being with a female who didn't want to be with me for when I was broke.
Oh no.
If I was broke, see,
no,
I'd have to be with that same female in her mind. I have nothing in my pockets, but she still loves my presence because she just want to be around me.
Because if she's a gold digger, I wouldn't buy a gold digger a 5-cent Bazooka Joe.
Yo,
I wouldn't buy him a Bazooka Joe.
You remember those gums?
Yes, I wouldn't buy him
back in the days.
I wouldn't buy him a 50-cent bag of Lay's potato chips. You know, the purple bag. I wouldn't buy him that. Gold diggers are. I said this. Lazy. Gold diggers are lazy women that don't want to hustle for their own. So they try to get men.
And if you want to do that,
spend money on them.
And if you spend money on women like that, you're a sucker.
You shouldn't be.
I always tell you, dudes will think that they're doing better than the next man because another woman can get their paycheck.
Right.
Get their whole entire paycheck.
There shouldn't be no man that's spending money on a woman that's not spending money on him. It should be 50-50, not 50-49. I've said this on previous podcasts, but certain things you have to bring it back. You got to bring it back. So you have to remind people.
Most of the stuff that we speak, that we say here, we've said it on different episodes.
Because it's like certain things you got to bring it back.
Yeah, and I figure like this, it's not hundreds of thousands. There's not even like maybe 50 different people. There's not even maybe 50 people that watch our show.
Yeah.
So
and we're okay with that.
Yeah. So it's like if you can listen to what we're saying here. You can go back on different episodes and hear it, but you know that we really mean it.
Right.
You know that we're not just saying it. It's not just something that we're writing down that we want to talk about. This is how we really feel about things.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, most shows, once again, what separates our podcast from a lot of other podcasts is that we don't chase the negativity. We don't beef with people, talk reckless. I see so many new bloggers every day. They just come out of nowhere. They pop up. They're talking about this person, disrespecting that person, and all that. It's like I think people use disrespect as a tool to gain recognition or try to advance. You know what I'm saying? They try to get the likes. They try to get famous off disrespect. Kind of like, I guess, you know how Wendy Williams got famous off the gossip?
And there's too many goofy people that feed into this BS. And that they're the ones that make these people relevant.
Never blame if you don't like a celebrity, never blame the celebrity. Blame the people that invest in that celebrity and support that celebrity.
Yeah.
So I don't mention names on this part. Like I just said, we don't, right? Because for me to mention the name, like I just said, I don't mention names. Never diss a celebrity that's bringing negativity. You got a lot of celebrities that promote negativity, and they're rich off it. Mm-hmm. But you can't say you don't like that celebrity because there's people that actually support what they do, and that's why they're as rich as they are, because you have people that believe in what they're doing.
And you could be a celebrity for anything now.
Well, it's the internet. You can be. It's not.
You can be a celebrity for anything, and then that brings me to another thing, twin. Like
that's right. What's up?
people gotta stop chasing record deals, man.
Right.
Like it to me.
Man, we think alike. I just
right.
about to get into that. You're right. Oh.
All right, let's try. You know, we're twins, man. You know what I'm saying? When I see, come on, man, go crazy with it. Boom, let the clip off. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. When I see people on my timeline talking about they want to get a record deal, and I just look at what time we're in, and it's like it's 2021. Wanting a record deal is just, it's so old now. That's so 90s.
It's basic. You have to create.
The internet is here, so why would you chase a record deal when the internet is here?
You have to create a buzz for yourself on the internet. And it's like, that's how to do it nowadays in this era. And you have to create a buzz for yourself because the labels ain't trying to, it's like the labels, help the labels out. The labels want to know who has the buzz. They want to know whose neighborhood is backing them up.
That's true. They want to see people on the internet now because they don't want to know that they're going to invest their money on just anything. They don't want to think that they're going to spend their money and not get it back.
If you can get about, no lie, maybe about, if I'm correct, maybe about 10, 20 to 30,000 people to even drop a comment to a label, they will look at that. They were like, damn, this is really like 10,000, 20, even 20,000, 30,000 people that could vouch for this kid. So maybe we should take a shot with him.
That's a fact. There's millions of people, right? Well, excuse me, let me bring that back. Oof, good trees, man. He said, thank you, man. But you know what it is? There could be a rapper, right, that drop a song and it sells millions of records in real life, but there's a rapper who will spread his music on the internet and he can get 20 million people to invest in him.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, you know, just chasing, it's 2021. Chasing a record deal is just so old school to me now.
That's right. It's like, who's really looking for a record deal? It's not about having one hit because hits
go ahead.
Right, OG?
Mm-hmm. Any hot song could be a hit. It's just how the song is promoted.
Well said. Hold up. Hits,
Salute,
you know, even in the 90s, I always said to myself, so, you know, there's no such thing as a hit record. People act like back in the 90s, in the 90s or even in the 80s, they asked the radio show's opinion and said, listen, do you like this song or not? Especially in New York, because New York is known for hate. So you know you're not gonna blow up in New York if you ask a New York person, listen, do you like this song? The song could be hot.
Correct.
And if people might think it's hot, or they might know it's hot, they still gonna say no because they don't want to see you advance to the next level.
Exactly. So why would you drop a bomb to that? So why would you just rely on that?
Hit records don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
People do whatever they do on them labels, and then they push the record. Bang. You know what I'm saying? Here's the record here's the next record that we're gonna promote.
Well, think about it, Twin. A lot of the records that's promoted now, or that been promoted the last 15, 20 years, they're not hit records. They're whack. They're just whack records that were strongly promoted. They're just garbage ass records that were strongly promoted. So there you have it. So I say that to say any song could be a hit depending on the way it's promoted.
Right.
If it's promoted like a hit, it's considered a hit.
You can put out a song, you can put out a record with a dog barking on it. The whole record. If people promote it enough, the promotion behind it is going to make it a hit record or look like a hit record.
Correct. It doesn't mean it's an actual hit. It just means it was promoted like it. But most brainwashed, idiotic people won't see that, Twin.
That's right. That's right. Well, parrots talk, right? So if you put a parrot in the studio behind a mic and all that, you know what I'm saying? And the parrot says whatever it says on that track, just put a beat behind it.
Drop a bomb to that, man. It's a fact. It's a fact what he's saying.
And people market it. Okay, this is a famous parrot. The parrot gonna have to do press. You're gonna have to get the outfit, the hat for him. You gotta carry the cage everywhere because it's a parrot.
Well, remember the Polio string cheese commercial?
Oh, yeah.
They actually promoted it. It was it was a parrot with a rap. But you see what I'm saying?
You're
the
right.
way it was promoted.
That's right.
They promoted it And then you got some people who are so dumb they will really think that was the actual parrot rapping. Facts. So, that's just, I mean, we'll play it like, okay, that's our opinion. It's really a fact what we're saying. These are facts, but we'll play it. That's our opinion on that. Trying to shoot for a record deal in 2021 is goofy and it's lame.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's what you can do without the record labels that make you stand out. It's what you can do without selling millions of records as far as like off the internet. It's what you do on the internet.
Creating a buzz for yourself.
That's right.
Without the labels. I tell you, the labels, they're not trying to hand walk their, no artist development. The artists have to be developed already nowadays.
Correct.
So if you're an artist and you're still looking for that one record that's gonna blow you up,
you gotta step your game up. You gotta do something different.
You'll be looking till you're 60 years old.
Correct.
There's no such thing as a hit record. There's only such thing as a record that's promoted properly.
Correct. I love it, OG. I love it. Whether it's hot or not, the way it's promoted is gonna determine if it's a hit or not. These are all facts. People can say what they want.
And a hit record, it's called a hit record because records hit people differently. That's why it's called a hit record. Because records hit people differently.
And believe it or not, that's a fact. Bomb to that. Believe it or not, the records that we might think are garbage and trash, there's so many other people that garbage and trash
will hit.
Yeah, they can appeal to that.
Exactly.
There you have it.
All right?
Yeah.
So now that we got that, y'all thank us later for that. There's no such thing as a hit record. There's only such thing as a record that's been promoted properly.
That's correct.
If a record, I told you, you could put a parrot on a record talking, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, think about it, Twin.
Take a beat, put a parrot on it, and then record it. If it's promoted properly, that parrot is gonna be famous. Probably more famous than humans.
Correct. So freaking true, Twin. I mean, well, think about it. To prove what we're saying, how many records are out here right now that people say, in other words, I want to say that I feel like a whack, but no, it's the fact. How many records are hits, but they're whack?
Well, you know what it is?
Think about it.
It's like once again, it's like the records hit people different. But it's like, my thing is, why does everybody want to rap? Why? Everybody want to rap. Everybody and they mamas want to rap. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Everybody. Oh my gosh.
When you hear the bars and the rhymes that a lot of rappers come up with, it makes you know that rap is not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
But everybody want to rap. Mm-hmm. Everybody. It's like, oh my gosh, man. Everybody want to rap, yo.
Do your thing if you actually want to rap. Go ahead. But everybody want to rap, okay, but it's the bars that you kick that really make you stand out as a rapper.
That will determine, you're right, it's the skills. Everybody could rap, but everybody don't have skills.
Hey, Twin, that's a fact. Twin, you know how goofy we look even talking about skills in this day and age? Rappers today don't have skills.
Nobody cares about
None of these
skills.
hits, none of these songs that are being played on Hot 97 or 105.1 or any poppin' radio station are from rappers that have skills.
Nope.
Skills don't exist in rap anymore.
Nobody cares about skills anymore, but we do. And
Correct.
I don't care how much this era of rap changes. Every rhyme that I write, every rhyme that me and you write, I'm gonna make sure I have nothing but punchlines, dope cliches, metaphors. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna rap how I've been rapping.
Yeah.
I'm not changing how I normally rap to impress people or be liked by society or be liked or have a lot of fans.
Correct.
I don't care about that.
Correct. Drop the bomb to that. Drop another one, man. Okay, you know, because I feel like, here, drop another one. To me, you know, when it comes to rap, you know, you really, like
Rap ain't for everybody, man. I'm from that era.
like we said, you know what it is? When you hear a verse from us, it's like you're always going to be motivated to want to go and write a hot rhyme after that. You're always going to want to go and be like, damn, how did they think of that? I need to go sit down and activate my brain and see if I could come up with some fire like this.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I feel. So rappers got to stop, you know.
Have skills. It's not about how many cars you got.
If you're not rapping about the cars in a cool lyrical format to where other people want to get the same car that you have now and they want to make a cool rhyme about it, it's not motivational. It's not inspiring.
It's just stupid. Everybody want to rap because, and I guess that's another reason everybody wants to rap, because they think
they just want money off of it.
You got people that think if they're rapping after 2 or 3 weeks that they'll have a Benz. You know, you ain't that good, man.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? There's rappers that been rapping for years and they're just starting to see the fruits of their labor. They're just starting to see the cars and the diamonds, if that's what they like. Because there's rappers that have the money in the cars. After they get that, they realize that they like, man, I've been hustling for this. This is nothing. Cars and a Benz, this don't make me feel good.
So correct.
It's a car. What am I gonna do after I done drove this 100 times and this chain or this watch? What am I gonna do after I done wore that 100? So what? What's next? What is next?
I hate hearing rappers nowadays, B. Listen. We always hated garbage rappers, right? I remember when DJ K-Slade, almost 20 years ago, he played our first record. The first record we ever made. What was the name of the first record, Twin?
We hate rappers.
That's right.
It's all about the Ilfy Brothers, Dash the Twin Towers of rap, up the others from the front to the back of the train to the back of the bus.
We get to stomping in our Timbs, Air Force Ones.
What is it? Yeah, man. We was gifted with hooks now.
Yeah.
About the Ilfy Brothers. That's the Twin Towers of rap, up the others from the front to the back of the train to the back of the bus. We get to stomping in our Timbs, up Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And this is like almost 20 years ago. Like, this was our first song.
That's right.
So.
That's right. And you know what it is, man. This is episode 13. I told y'all we already smashed it. We gave people some life gems that if you play this back and you really study it, you know what I'm saying? These are gems that could save people's lives, man. But, you know, I guess a lot of people, they're not going to want to hear that. It's all right. People want the negativity. That's all right. It's okay.
That's cool.
They'll find out in the long run that that's not what they want. But if you want the real stuff and you want the life gems, you know what I'm saying? The cool gems that save lives.
You can come here.
That's right. There's celebrities that could listen to this and their careers will.
Well, shouts to our great friend Oprah.
Oh, we love Oprah.
She just went she just went viral again because she helped that family out. Matter of fact, 2 of our good friends helped that family out. That was Tyler Perry and Oprah. Shouts to those 2. When I say we have billionaire friends, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the most classic pictures on earth that you could ever see with Tyler Perry and Oprah. We have that.
Now, you got some stupid people that say, did they give y'all money? Stupid. No. We didn't ask for it.
Just their presence.
They probably would, but
exactly.
we don't ask people for money.
Exactly. We don't need that. We don't need a handout. No handouts. We don't
need people's money.
We never had a handout. And just their presence alone, just being in the presence of Tyler Perry and just being in the presence of Oprah itself, that's worth more than money. They have the money, but their name and who they are is worth more than the money.
And if you have to ask a billionaire for money, that takes the value away from them giving it to you without you asking them for it.
That's right. It just takes the value. That's right. Right. It just takes the value away from you, period.
That's right.
Takes the value away from you, period. So,
you know,
I want to shout out Oprah again.
Oprah, yes, Oprah, and shouts to Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
We met, we met so many. We met Darryl Strawberry, Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
We met Gary Busey.
I was looking at our classic pictures with
Jane Fonda, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Ciara. Shouts to Ciara.
Talking about the big timers, man. We met, oh my
Shouts
God.
to Trina.
Yes, shouts to Trina. We met.
Trina supported our music.
I'm talking about big time celebrities. We met David Hasselhoff.
Knight Rider.
I used to watch Knight Rider. We met David Hasselhoff. We met David Letterman. Man.
So many different great people.
Paul
so
Schaefer.
Many. Yeah. So many great people. I remember, right? If you want to talk about Harlem, then shouts to Votto. We got classic pictures of Votto. We got pictures of Votto holding 2 different classic albums we made. Now that's Harlem.
And we have, that's right, shouts to Votto. And we have pictures with G.D.P. before he got locked up.
Yeah, we have pictures right uptown in Johnson houses, right in Johnson
in
Projects.
front of his building.
That's right, with G.D.P. And we, listen, you can ask Black Rob. Black Rob know that our rhymes are like, whoa.
Black Rob would drive through Harlem like, I remember it was 2 nights in a row.
You real crazy for remembering that too.
11:30 at night. Black Rob would be in the black truck and he would pull the window down. What's up, twin? He would see us standing right in front of Wilson houses.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. Black Rob would be driving through East Harlem, 11:30 at night. He would see us standing right in front of the first building in Wilson houses. He'd pull the window down. What up, twin?
Yeah.
Like, what's good?
We've kept Black Rob standing in one place, and he's heard us just bust and blast off raw punchlines for hours. You can ask Black Rob from the East Side, man.
For that. See, your memory is impeccable. Hold on, let me drop
man.
that.
Black Rob knows,
Black Rob.
like I said, Black Rob, he knows that our rhymes are like, whoa.
I like that.
He knows that. Shouts to Pastor Jack Royer on the check-in. We was just with him a couple of days ago. Shouts to the OG. Never seen in the same suit. Seen right when we come through the St. Nicholas, the houses, you know, we come out.
That's a fly brother.
Yeah, we go up and we see him. Shouts to the OG. Shouts to Pastor Jack Royer on the check-in, man.
That's a brother that he takes dressing serious.
Never seen him in the same outfit.
Never seen him in the same outfit ever. As many times as we seen him, let's drop a bomb for him. Hold on.
Pastor Jack Royer in the building. Yo, he sprayed some cologne on our hand. Next time we see him, we gotta support that, cause that cologne he sprayed on our hand, that brought it. Like, we got a couple of numbers that day too for that. We went to go stand right on the corner of 8th Ave.
So if y'all see him, support what he got going on. Support him.
That's right.
Drop another bomb for that.
We're sitting here just going crazy. You know, we fried some chicken up. As soon as we leave here, we got some. Wednesday is chicken night. All right, we fry chicken up. You can't eat chicken every night.
After we fry the show,
that's right.
Then we go fry some chicken.
Oh, we done did that already. We did that.
That's a stereotype. They say black people love chicken. Everybody loves fried chicken. It's good, but don't eat chicken all the time. Balance it.
Yeah, it's not good for you. It's not good for your system.
If you're gonna eat it, drink the water.
Eat some salad after that.
Yeah.
All right. Drink some lemon. Squeeze a lemon in some water and drink that.
I think keeping your immune system healthy is very important. Like, if you're gonna
especially
eat
in these days and times.
If you're gonna eat
especially in these days and times. There you go.
If you're gonna eat something that you know you shouldn't be eating, you should not only balance that out, but you should go overboard with the celery,
correct,
or the greens, the beets, the
correct,
onions, the purple onions.
Correct.
Things that your immune system needs.
That's right. Like, we was up in here destroying episode 13 tonight. So what happens is, you know, we had the had a little bit of Hennessy over there. You know, we've been smoking trees, drinking beer. So
because we're here with you guys.
Yeah. So that's a fact. So what happens is now, in a few, you know, after we eat the fried chicken and everything, then comes a body cleanse. Now we're gonna cleanse our body out. We're gonna drink. You know, we have some fresh herbal teas. We have peppermint tea, cinnamon tea, green tea.
Green tea.
You know, like I said, we have the salads.
Lemon zinger.
Yeah, we eat a lot of tomatoes.
You know, people, man, spread the word about this dope podcast. You know, just because we're not spreading negativity on it doesn't mean you shouldn't spread the word, being that I guess people love and they attract to negativity so much.
Correct.
That's not what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
But just because we don't spread negativity on this podcast doesn't mean you can't spread the word about it. So spread the word. Tell people.
Well, some people, listen, a lot of people don't want to see you do good. They don't want to see us do good. So that's all it is. It's not that. It doesn't matter.
Too late.
We could be sitting here with Beyonce. We could be sitting here with Jay-Z. There's probably like maybe still about
20 people in the live. It's all right.
Yeah, not even. I wouldn't even give it that. Because people are that jealous. I
Drop a
think
bomb
we are the
there.
only ones that can have Oprah sitting right here in between us, or have Jay-Z sitting there, and nobody will tune in. Because people are that jealous.
That's right. And then I think people know that the confidence that we have is indestructible, so that wouldn't stop us.
Yeah, that's why we keep doing what we're doing, and we've been doing
We
it.
can go on for the next 100 years without a massive following, because we don't need a massive following to validate who we are as a person. We don't need a massive following to know that we are stars within ourselves. We don't need a massive following to know that we are great men. We are different. We are unique. We are powerful. We are great men, and we don't need a massive following
To prove that.
To prove that.
We don't need anybody for anything. That's why when you see us in all these great places in New York City, you see us come through. You know, I can say this freely because this is New York City. I always say it. When you've been through the places that we've been through, you can make it anywhere. All right?
That's right. Hold
We're
up.
seen in a lot of great places in New York City. Yeah, the
Because
trenches.
you know what they say, if you can make it New York, you can make it anywhere.
That's right. All right? You see us in the trenches. You see, the trenches make strong people. If
That's
you
right.
survive in the projects and in the trenches, you can be anything. You can take over the world, because these are very violent, scary places where a lot of crazy things happen.
That's right.
So when you make it there,
you can make it anywhere.
listen, man, we about to wrap this up. We killed
man.
it up in here
Listen,
already.
man.
We
Y'all already
slaughtered
know.
episode 13.
Yo, we gotta we're gonna come back to y'all with episode 14 next
But yo,
week.
twin, come on, drop a bomb, drop a round. Yo, you gotta let off a clip. There's 16 in the clip, man. You gotta drop it off.
All right, we killed it.
We killed it.
We usually go for 2 hours, but I told
Killed it.
we gave, all right. That's soon and all that.
Man, it's 1:30. Come on, it's almost 2 hours, man.
That's right, man.
It's like we did over an hour. Like we went crazy up in here, man.
It's the Black Legends. Y'all take these life jewels that we dropped on y'all, and y'all run this back when it's on YouTube, because we're gonna drop the link later.
Yeah.
Y'all study this, and y'all take these jewels that we got for y'all, man.
Sure, we killed another episode. Oh, what's wrong?
That's
What's
right.
wrong? Yeah. Y'all didn't want to see us kill another episode? What's wrong?
We'll be back to next week with episode 14, man, and it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. I'm telling y'all.
We're more great talk. We're gonna recap some more classic moments. We're gonna recap some more great things that we said on this episode and the episode before.
So we already got that. We said there's nothing better than having a soulmate that likes you for you.
Yeah, that's not trying to take your money and use you for another bill.
And we said if you have an issue with somebody on IG Live,
Correct.
don't get on IG Live and talk about it. If you know that person, call them. Don't get on IG Live and have a visual argument and incriminate yourself.
And we learned that nobody real takes threats on the internet seriously. Nobody real takes anything said on the internet seriously.
All right?
Especially threats.
And we learned that everybody has had that moment where they had that itch in their ass and they couldn't scratch it in public because they didn't want to embarrass themselves. Everybody has had that.
That's correct. That's correct. A lot of great moments, man. So,
And?
I listen, man. I don't know. I guess we got to close this up. I don't know when the OG Sub-Zero is ready to shut it down, but we fried this episode, so we got so much fried chicken upstairs, man. Ready to get up there and ready to just go eat.
We gave the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can build on this. The clip is up there on my live and all that. And the link will be coming to us. We're going to post some pictures, and we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? It's the Black Legends, the Twin Towers, the Filthy Brothers.
Yes, the Terminator Twins. The Terminator Twins. Terminator 1.
Terminator 2.
And Terminator 2, a.k.a. the Terminator 2, as in there's
Here's
two
the
twins
Cash
that
App.
terminate.
I will give y'all the Cash App. The Cash App is Cash App FIL
THYBROTHERS. Once again, that's
Cash App FIL THYBROTHERS.
That's right. Huh?
One more time, slow.
Oh, slow? Let's do it again. Cash App FIL THYBROTHERS. One more time.
Cash App
FIL THYBROTHERS.
All
Might even have to make a hook out of that, because it just sounds so cool the way we do it. We do it together with no rehearse.
That was fun. That
Yeah.
was fun, man.
So when we get off here, y'all check our page, Facebook Kwame Grayson, KWAMEGRAYSON, Instagram _Oprahfied_twins. And you can see all the classic pictures we post, the classic pictures we're gonna post, everywhere in New York City. We be everywhere. We know everybody. Those are old facts. You know, we have a lot of classic footage that we post. So much cool different things, you know, that we have with us. So, but you got to be in tune to check it out. If you're not, that's all right.
This podcast is going to be real big once the right people recognize it. It's already big now.
Because we're here.
Double bottom to that.
That's right. That's right. We're not playing, man. I don't want it to get it to where the OG Freeze has to really like just pull us off this camera, man, or just, you know what I'm saying?
The last show we did, and we gave them 2 hours. The people loved it.
Yeah.
They DM'd us. I had young people.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I had. Well, hey, like I said, we'll continue this later. Next week.
Nah, the OG said let's keep going, man.
Oh, word?
He said we got to keep going.
Oh, okay. Well,
he said we got to keep going.
A lot of you young artists.
Yeah.
A lot of young artists. They DM me and they ask me for tips about how they could make it in the rap game.
Yeah.
And I tell them, I said, listen, first off, believe in yourself.
That's right. And then we tell them, but they get deep in the depth. They say, how do you believe in yourself? I'm like, one, remember, it's what you can do outside the industry that's more legendary. It's what you can do without being signed.
Now that's one.
These are the artist tips that we give a lot of upcoming rappers who fly in our DMs and want advice.
And we tell them, number 2, you are the star. Don't cater to fans.
Correct.
The objective is for them to like you. If somebody is your fan, that means they like you for you.
Right.
So you don't have to go the extra mile to impress them. They already like you.
That's right.
Don't cater to fans.
That's right. Especially if your material is raw. That's right. I love that. And don't pay rappers for features. Don't pay rappers to feature with you.
Because that's like paying them to like you for 3 minutes on a track.
That's right. If you gotta pay a rapper to like you, then that means, because if they like you and they see something in you and they know that you're raw, even if they're a known rapper, they're not gonna charge you for a feature. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson. Fred the Godson,
that's our fellow Bronx brother.
Yeah, he never charged us for a feature. And Fred was always hot, but listen, people used to fly in to pay Fred the God, man, like 15, 20,000 for a verse, man. Yeah. And Fred the Godson came through for us
and we have
and never charged any money.
We have the footage on our Facebook. It's on our Facebook. We have footage in the studio with him. So.
Yeah, we even posted footage.
Shouts to Fred.
That's right. We even posted classic footage with Fred the Godson saluting us. He was in Styles P's Juice Bar. It was the taping for the locks is It's Okay for the the locks. And
it's a video called It's Okay, and we was behind the scenes.
That's right, and we was there. And Fred the God always saluted us. And once again,
don't pay other rappers for features. This is randomly for all you upcoming artists.
Keep your money.
This is my thing. This is how me and my brother do it.
Let them know they're gonna try to charge you to be in the video.
Exactly.
There you go. They will try to charge you to be in a video, everything.
And look, and then say the record ain't official because they didn't sign certain paperwork.
That's right.
You see that? You see that?
The OG's talking in the back.
Now you see that? This is all like different things.
No, listen. They're gonna try to charge you.
They're gonna try to charge you for
basically
the
they're gonna
paperwork.
Try to charge you not only for that song. They're gonna charge you for everything.
For the video,
charge you for the video
and the paperwork and all that. They're gonna try to charge you extra. This is stuff that you don't want to go through.
All of this could be avoided if you make yourself hot. Make people pay you. Make people come to you. You don't have to pay anybody.
Exactly.
You're a human just like them. Why should you pay them to feature with you?
Exactly.
Or to do anything with you?
Because remember, I remember, like, I'm just keeping it 100. Like, we always stood on this and we always lived by it. But I remember, from Helter to Skelter, I remember The Rock. And he looked at me and my brother. And he said, one thing, no matter what, that make you stand out, he said, is punchlines.
That's right.
And I felt it. I always felt it because that's all me and my brother rap, is punchlines. And I say that to say, when you rap your raw rhymes and punchlines, there's always gonna be somebody that recognizes that, somebody real. You think nobody's watching, but there's always somebody that's real.
Be lyrical.
Yeah, and if your rhymes are that hot, you better have a patent on it because people will take your stuff
and that is
act like they took it. They act like they made it.
You have to. Everybody's unique in their own way, so you have to be a star within. You have to know you're a star within yourself. You have to have your own style, your own swagger. I don't use that word swagger, but y'all know what I mean, style. Yeah. You have to have your own style.
What's the new word? A drip or whatever?
Yeah.
Stupid stuff, but all right.
These are all...
I don't...
These are all things that... This is what I'm telling the young artists that DM me, you know what I'm saying, the other day, after seeing our podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are all things that make a dope, successful rapper. Because a record deal doesn't make you successful.
Yeah,
I think just being good at what you do and loving what you do makes you successful.
Correct, because you gotta drop bombs to that, twin. Come on. Getting signed to a record label, you could drop a bomb for this. Sometimes a record label, when you get signed, they could just sign you up to the shelf.
That's right.
They're just signing you up to sit on the shelf, man.
Shelf records.
Yo,
you don't want to be on shelf records.
Drop a bomb for the shelf records, man. You don't want to end up in there.
All right.
Even if you're signed to a label, when you're not doing your promos and doing your videos and doing press and you're not getting your rest, you still gotta promote yourself. You can't
15 minutes on here.
Yeah, you can't just rely on the labels and the record company people to promote you. Even
if a label signed me and you and they put me and you on the shelf, I'm telling you, that's not gonna go well for them because they're gonna think we're on the shelf because me and you, our self-promotion is so great, it's so elite, it's so indestructible that we would be promoting ourselves in some other way that the label wouldn't even know it. And they would think we're on the shelf, but we're still promoting ourselves in some way.
And they wouldn't like that. Drop a bomb to that. And then what's gonna happen is somebody real is gonna come and try to buy us off the label, and I'm gonna go. So, you know what I'm saying?
That all comes with knowing how to promote yourself, and this is not something that most artists know how to do.
They don't.
A lot of artists do not know how to promote themselves.
I tell you, rappers, they feel like they're gonna crumble. If there's a rapper on YouTube right now, they'll post a video, it'll get 64 likes. Or maybe lower than that, maybe 12 likes or something.
And they'll think they're not successful.
Just because people are not reacting to it and responding to it. And to me, that shows that
you don't
rapper,
believe in yourself.
They don't, yeah, exactly.
You don't believe in yourself.
They don't like themselves and they don't believe themselves, and it shouldn't be like that.
You're looking for validation.
When you know your material is good, you can post it and it could get 0 likes. Who cares? You know it's hot. And you know that people are they're not tuned in with it because they're jealous, they're scared, they're inferior, they're intimidated.
Do people actually get notes in a pen and a pad and take down this elite information that we're telling them? Because it's like these jewels that we're dropping, it's like most people would wait till we're like so-called worldwide famous, like on a Bruce Willis level.
And then feel like they want to promote
for them to go back to these podcast episodes and listen to these elite gems that we're dropping.
Yeah.
When this is free game that we're dropping.
That's correct.
This is free game.
That's right. Most rappers, but like I tell you, twin, most rappers won't follow with that because, you know, they're so stuck. Like I tell you, being in jail behind bars, that's just one jail. Another jail that people live in is other people's thoughts. They care what society thinks.
That's mental prison.
That's right. That's a prison that doesn't have bars, but it's still a prison because
your brain is trapped.
Yes, you don't live outside of what people think. You react and do everything based on what people say, and that's not cool.
That's mental prison.
Yeah.
For everybody that don't know, that's mental prison. When you care about what people think.
You got to be able to drop a video.
Your brain is entrapped inside those bars of what society think about you, and you can't get out.
That's right. You got to be able to drop a video and drop a song and know before you even drop it. Like, listen, I don't give a F. Who stands behind this? If nobody stands behind it, I'm standing behind me.
With the chin up, chest out?
Yeah.
I stand behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But
people will see that too. There's real people that'll recognize that and they'll see it.
Well, twins, once again, we've been doing this for years. We don't have a massive fan base and we're still doing it. That proves that we love doing this. We don't care about the validation.
That's right.
We don't care what society thinks about us, not.
And most people don't want to talk accolades with us anyway because
they don't want to talk to accolades. Listen, on Netflix.
You know what we're going to do for episode 14?
Episode 14, we're going to bring our resume.
Yes, we're going to bring out our resume of all the DVDs that we've been on. Look, there's even, if you look around
even a few of these classic Sub-Zero DVDs, you know, we guest featured on. I was looking at some cool footage, right? Where Sub-Zero was in the club, and remember he had the record on the it was the Ludacris record that how low can you, and he put a classic cameo on us. We was right there in the middle of the Platinum Club.
Yes,
and it's not expected to see guys like us in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we've had a lot of cameos on a lot of Sub-Zero DVDs, a lot of good cameos because we're twins. You could put us on. You could put us in a video for about 2 or 3 seconds. People will still remember us.
That's right. That's right.
We have
bomb to that.
We have a
twin. Remember we was on the Sub-Zero DVD at Graf and Jim Jones video shoot?
Yeah.
And Sub let us get about 8 bars on there.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
Classic.
That's classic.
Classic
People
bars.
remember that.
Go rewind that and go look at that. Drop a bomb to that.
We've done our thing. We are the cameo kings. I told y'all we are in a classic video with Blase and Uncle Murder. We was throwing the money in it. It's called Make a Living.
Go look at the classic
was
Uncle
throwing the
Murder
money
video.
out.
That dropped 11 years ago. It's Blase and Uncle Murder. It's called Make a Living, and
We're in this new video. It's not really new. It's about a couple of years old, but it's dope.
11.
It's called
11 years ago.
It's called Best of the Best by Blase.
Yeah. That long? That was about 5 years ago?
Yeah. It's called Best of the Best. Our cameo in that was sick.
Because people, you got to know who. Yeah, drop a bomb to that. You got to know who Blase is. That was one of my favorite songs, and that was in the golden era, 1995. It was called When the East is in the House. Remember that song?
Danger.
Come on, when the East is in the house.
Oh my God.
You know.
Danger.
Come on, man.
East is in the house. Oh my.
Come on.
Oh my
Let me
God.
tell you something. Any rough dude from the 90s or any rough New York City dude, period, ain't no killer or gangster that didn't like that record.
Well, we got to get back to. We have to get back to like what I said this once again on previous podcasts. But what bothers me, we got 10 minutes left on here. But it's like a lot of New York music fans. I'm telling you, you listen to what they're listening to. It's like down south music. It's music of other. It's anything but New York. But now, I'm not saying you can't listen to the trap music or any other music. But what about
cool, but
whatever happened to the New York music? Why doesn't?
This is where the bars originated.
Exactly.
Because you know what it is?
Why don't people play New York music?
But you know what it is, Twin? I think that a lot of New York rappers don't know how to really kill it on down south beats.
Right.
If they knew how to do it, then they could take it, they can flip it. They can get with these dudes from the down south.
And make art out of it.
Yes, because they don't know how to rap properly and put that New York City funk on a down south beat.
Because if you're a dope rapper, you could, first off, you can rhyme on any beat.
Correct.
All you have to do is catch the beat. All you gotta do is catch the beat.
Right.
A lot of rappers, they don't know how to catch the beat. If you can catch the beat, you can rhyme on any beat.
Right. I definitely agree 100%. So I don't know, man. Let's
just play New York music. New York, like, New York dudes. Play some New York music.
Yeah, it'd be cool, like
old school or new school.
If rappers down south was playing New York rappers, but like I said, there's not enough New York City heat out right now. There's not enough heat.
But you know what it is?
There's not enough heat out here.
That's true.
No disrespect.
I think people.
I didn't say any names. I'm just keeping it 100.
I think the old school, the 80s and the 90s music was classic. That's timeless. You can play that anytime. You can play.
But right, Twin, you shouldn't have to go back that far to hear hotness, man.
That's true too. I think New York rappers should be on their job, and I think once again more of the people in New York City should play it timelessly. Yeah. Don't just play a New York artist his record for a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You go to playing somebody else. Play it. If a song is hot, it should be permanently in your playlist.
Correct.
Let me drop a bomb to that.
I think we should. Drop a few. But after you drop drop another one. Drop another one. It's going to take a while for New York City to get back to where it should be. But it is what it is.
Hopefully.
See, like I told you, the music that's out here right now, this is just the music that people accept. This is just that, okay, I just accept what's out here right now type of music. It's not the real, like you ever remember back then when the record was that hot and you couldn't even really sleep because you was just like, that record was just so raw, like
that was a
you
good
eat
flashback.
and sleep it just every second you had it with you, like you picture the coolest stuff with it, like you picture yourself being with the hottest woman, you know, everything. Because when you listen to a hot song, it just gives you the coolest visions in your head.
Yeah,
and I don't think music is like that
Makes
anymore.
you want to be dope. Yeah, music isn't like that anymore. Everybody's just focused on the I told y'all, you know.
What you can get out of it, the money and stuff.
Yeah, in the 90s, you was a celebrity for like the skills you had.
Correct.
But wasn't about the money.
You hit.
Now it's about the diamonds and the. If you have the most
Sad truth.
diamonds or you have the most money,
People equate
you're
that-
nice. People equate that to being lyrically nice.
Yeah, and legendary.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
and
most-
a lot of people, you know why Jay-Z? A lot of people, I heard Chris Rock say that Jay-Z is like out of reach of just being in people's top 5. No, he's not. You know what it is?
Correct.
Jay-Z doesn't make himself accessible to everybody.
So that's why the value is so high up on Jay-Z.
And that's a life lesson. When you don't make yourself accessible, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you make yourself hard to reach,
People know that they got to get.
the value goes up on you more.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's not about Jay-Z like him being, you know, he doesn't make himself, he's not on social media like that. That's why it was a trending topic when he had tweeted for the first
And
time
I've
a
seen a
couple of
few
days
people
ago.
talk about that.
He tweeted for the first time a couple of days ago and it was trending. Why? Because he doesn't make himself accessible.
Correct. I think, look, even with his wife, if his wife Beyonce didn't have Instagram and Twitter, her worth would be up there. Not saying she's not, because you know she's Beyonce. All women look up to her and stuff. But what I'm saying, if she wasn't on the internet,
Her value would just be higher than Jay-Z.
right there, just like Jay-Z.
Exactly.
It's all about the value that.
His value is so high, Jay-Z could do anything regular and it would be trending. Because
If he steps on a piece of dog crap, everybody's gonna want to do it too because he did it because it looks cool.
exactly.
When certain celebrities do certain things,
it looks cool.
Yeah,
Because
so-
people love to follow behind celebrities.
correct.
Not us. It was just dope that like it was, you know, these are cats that we grew up watching on TV and they met him and it's like now they're recognizing how dope we are.
Right.
But a lot of people, they want to be fans and groupies of them and all that. And I'm like, they don't realize that they have something in them that they can be a celebrity too. That would make that celebrity be a fan of them.
Correct, but how could you know how great you are when you're always, you know,
Yeah.
checking behind somebody else or
That's
trying to live in somebody else's shadow?
We got 5 minutes on here, and damn, it's like y'all hear these jewels that we're dropping. It's classic. Y'all, if anybody real, y'all chop this up. Y'all make clips, and y'all send this around and let people know that these are the gems that people need to hear.
That's right. We didn't play games with anybody up here. We went 2 hours straight. Oh man, we want to thank the honorable
OG.
Sub-Zero W.J.B.III
Want to
once
shout
again.
the G-Man Quinn.
That's right. Shouts to the G-Man Quinn.
Shouts to OG Bobby Bird. Shouts to everybody, man, and for believing
right.
us. These are the cats that believe in us when they see us in person. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. We have a couple of minutes on here left,
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes. Got about 4 minutes.
and we want to thank the people.
So mad that
are
we don't have
rocking with
another
us.
hour. I'm so mad that we don't have another hour
Listen,
because
we're here. We're already 13 episodes in, so you know we're always gonna be here. We're gonna go
We
a couple
slaughtered
of
it.
100 episodes in.
we slaughtered it.
All right, we got some new topics lined up.
Yeah, we slaughtered
Because
it
one
this
thing
week.
about us, nobody knows what we're gonna talk about next. That's why
Correct.
next week
Even if it's something that we recap, it's like
you have to certain things you got to recap it again. And we got next week. I said we're gonna bring our resume. We're gonna line it up on the
Yeah,
table.
we're gonna next week is show your documents off. That's gonna be show your document week off.
And
We're really gonna show you people what time it is on episode 14. We're not gonna play any games anymore with anybody.
We
all right?
have music too, so we're gonna hook some music up,
Yes.
and we're gonna do an in studio performance for you guys, and we're
Yeah.
gonna rap over one of our songs.
No,
and you guys are gonna see.
No, but even better, no, Twin, I want to do something better. What we're going to do is
What's that?
we'll kick a few points, you know, and drop a few jewels at a time or recap a few classic moments. Then we'll stop and get into a song.
That's like how we used to do on Public Access, right?
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
so
Rest in peace, Gutter Man. That's how we used to do it on Gutter Man TV. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
man, we got 4 more minutes on here left.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And once again, we want to thank you guys for rocking with us. Shouts to everybody that was on there checking. This is episode 14. What is it?
Episode
13. Episode 14 is
coming
next
up
week.
next. We
Oh,
fried
man.
this episode. We fried this episode like a chicken.
That's right. Movie time next week.
That's
Just
right.
like it was a movie tonight.
Yeah.
Movie time next week.
So that's 2 things we fried tonight. Once again, every Wednesday night it goes down. We fried the episodes of our Twin Tower, our podcast, and then we fried chicken up.
That's right.
All right, so there's 2 things that get fried every Wednesday night.
We want to thank y'all for rocking out with us and all that shit. Excuse me, I can't say that, but it's the black legends. The weather's getting warmer. The women are coming out with the big booties and the breast assists. They're coming out, man. The weather's getting warmer, man. It's gonna be a good
drop a
summer.
bomb to that, man.
Yes.
You ain't been dropping no bombs to that.
I'm sorry about that, Twin.
Woo. We got 2 minutes up here left.
That's right, 2021. Y'all look forward to that.
It's New York City's
summertime.
finest. New York City's finest is in the building.
All right, the Tower Hour podcast. We out of here, man. We will see y'all next week. We're coming at you with the rawness.
That's right, man. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, let's clap, man, once again. All right?
Another show.
Icebreakers, all right? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, you know, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these 2 brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the Twin Towers.